because usually about this time he's both hungry and tired. Yo. So, all listeners, what we're going to do? Let's see if we can find some kind of new, fresh flavour. Oh, yeah. Let's go with that. Right. Okay. This is the old Korg Electribe MX drum machine here. So let's see what we got. Here we go. Ooh. Here we go. Big up GP, big up the Goddards in the place, big up both Goddards. If you've not met Ben Goddard before, raise him up in the chat room. If you have met Ben Goddard, raise up Ben Goddard, because he's in the chat room. Isn't your speakers. I think that's the sub coming out of the Korg. Yeah. All the Lincoln Massive listening in. Telephone and radio logic session. You're listening to Kosh. The Wednesday night selection. All live and direct. Anyone crunching, big up your status. Yeah, massive shout going out to the chat room. Massive. Stuart Slater in the place. Big tune. Okay, what we got? Let's move things on a bit. Ooh, yeah, okay. Okay, we got a little bit of a dubstep loop that I made there. Dubstep was actually good. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the hi-hat drop. Any connoisseur of electronic music appreciates the hi-hat drop. Let's go again. Okay, let's bring in some other bits and pieces. Here we go. Right, okay, there's the LFO wobble. Okay, you got a tune rolling there. That's fair, dude. Right, bit of synth sound in the background. There we go. Oh no. There we go. A bit of a screamy synth thing going on. Right, but here we go, let's get the old hi-hat drop. There you go. It's all about the hi-hat drop, it gives it a bit of bass. Okay, bigging up all the listeners. This is the Logic Session Wednesday night. Here we go. Anyone crunching, doing some pizza munching? Okay, I know we've got Alice Curtin listening in, and I know that she likes stuff that's all about nature. I don't know if that's actually what I'm trying to say. And something I wanted to have a little gossip about was clouds. And I've got kind of a weird thing going on for clouds at the moment. Hang on, that's the nuclear criticality incident sound, isn't it? I can't use that. There we go. Clouds, yeah. I'm weirdly into clouds, and I'll try and tell you why. When you cycle to work, or you walk to work, or you drive to work, or well, it's not even walking or driving to work. When you go anywhere outside, everything is pretty much always the same. You go past the same shops, you go past the same people on the cycle path, the same trees. Sure, every 3 years they cut down some trees on your route to work. But that's about it. That's the best you can expect. People forget to look up. Because when you look up, it's different every time. The sky looks different every single time. From the thickest of sheets of grey, miserable cloud to the most delicate and fine, wispy cirrus clouds, they're all completely different. And when you start looking up at the clouds, you start to see stuff that kind of blows your mind a little bit. For example, if you've got a decent covering of high-level, wispy cirrus clouds, it's almost like just a milkiness that you can see that makes the sun a little bit hazy. If you've got one of those, and the ice crystals are perfect hexagons, which they sometimes are, and those hexagons are exactly perpendicular to the sun's rays, they create a weird halo effect, which is like a rainbow that appears around the sun. And you think, oh yeah, when am I ever going to see that bollocks? Well, it actually happens about 170 days of the year. So have a look up. I've seen things like 2 suns. Get that, 2 suns. I've got 2 suns. Sundogs, you can see things called sundogs, which is like another sun that's refracted off clouds. Even the dullest of grey sheets of kind of low-level rain cloud and mid-level grey rain cloud looks boring, but wait until the sun sets and you get those 5 or 10 minutes where the sun is at the right angle, so it's shining up underneath those clouds, and you can see all the weird undulations and the rich colours. So next time you're out and about, look up. Take your time to just look up. It's different every single day. For you guys who work in offices that happen to have a decent view out to the sunset, check it out, because it will blow your mind. You might even get the warm wave. Warm wave. The Demon Core. Okay, let's see what we got in the drum box machine. Oh no, Dusty. Oh, all right, here we go. Let's go with that. Look. Okay, big shout goes out to everyone listening in. It's the old Wednesday night Logic session with Kosh. It's not just the Logic session, of course. There's